I'm going to talk about upcoming pattern. Let's look at weather warning. There is no weather warning, so let's look at what caused the pattern. So there's some pause at the PNA. So if this is trough in near Thunder Bay, Ontario. It is trough in central Canada. So that's going to pull the low pressure from Gulf of Mexico all the way to southern Canada or southeastern Canada. A little bit of it. And the low pressure will cause some rainstorms, but the rain is forming from the Gulf of Mexico because there's water in it. So there's some high pressure in the west because the ridge is pushing away the high pressure to the north. So there's nothing pulling it, so that will cause dry weather. So let's look at pressure patterns starting from June the 18th. So wrong timing. 1016 millibars of pressure. Let's look at next tower, which is 8 p.m. June the 16th. So 1016 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. 1012 millibars of pressure. Green average 1014. So when let's go to one Saturday, June, August 8th, there is something. So 1008, 1012 millibars of pressure. So let's go to next tower, which is August 9th, there is something. 1012 millibars of pressure. So let's look at precipitation pattern. So the weather is mostly always go to west east. So line said because of its rotation. So line said is gonna be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Line said over white sun poles is gonna be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, and it's gonna be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. I don't need the line. So Palm Beach, Solid Beach, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So let's look at on the beach, 6.5 millimeters, Betty. Other Babylon so spoiled in honor Niagara City, those is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Collingwood is going to get some 4.5 millimeters of rainfall. Belleville is going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Lebanon, and it is something. So Jodinia Babla says Salabi is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Tanabe is going to be 6.5 millimeters of rainfall. Betty is going to be 6.25 millimeters. Nag Faucet is going to be 0.95. Nag on Lake Parts of it 0.95. Arts and Hanover Line says 0.25 millimeters. Belleville 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at 2 p.m. There is something. Line said OB White Amber outside. Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Southern Bay, Mainland, those it's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Niagara Falls City. So Niagara on Lake Portsmouth is going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, and it's going to be 2.5 millimeters. Perry, Georgia, Babylon, super 5 millimeters, Collingwood 6.5 millimeters of rainfall. Oakville's good, no, the Hamilton, Belleville 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, Peterborough included. Let's go to 5 p.m. There is something. So Ironton, Hanover, Super 5 millimeters Palm Beach, Inland, Solala is going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Thunder Beach, Thunder Bay, Line said OB is going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Oku, Hamilton, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Richmond, Newmarket, Stouffville, Oaksbridge, Peterborough, Belleville. Those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Tortilla, Babylon is ready. 6.25, the last 0.25. So let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. There is something. Collingwood, Betty, Babylon is going to be 6.25 millimeters. Bombay's mainland on the last 2.5 millimeters. Chotinias are going to be 6.95 years old. Line said OB, Whiteham, Portals, and Hanover is going to be 0.05 millimeters of rainfall, including the beach solid bay. Whiteham, super 5 millimeters. Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oaksbridge, Peterborough, those it's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including most eastern local, central local, a little bit. So Hamilton is going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. White is 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to the There is something. Collingwood, Betty, Babylon, Georgia, Lala. Brampton, Winchell, Richmond, Newmarket, Stouffle, Uxbridge. Those are gonna get some 0.5 millimeters of rainfall, loading meter, bro. So let's go to next stop, which is August the 7th. So Scarborough, Toronto, Bridgewater, Newmarket, Niagara on the Lake 0.95, Niagara, Facility Ivy, Stupefy Light 0.25, Hamilton is gonna be 0.25, Oco ABS is 0.25, Hannibal is 0.25 millimeters. So let's go to Liberty and do something. Boyolton, Honorary, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Southern Bay, Midland, Alala, Betty, Chatina, Babylon, Brampton, Orange, Toronto, Bridgewater, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffle, Oshawa, Uxbridge. Those is second got 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Malvo. Hamilton 0.25, Oakland, Ivy 0.25, Niagara, City Highway is going to be 2.5, Light is 0.25, Niagara on the Lake 0.25. So let's go to 2 p.m. This something. So line said obey Whiteton, Boylton, Sotheby, Midland, Adelaide, Babylon, Georgia, Oku, Sissaga, Brampton, Winchell, Toronto, Vision, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Belvoir, Niagara, City's going to be 0.5 millimeters of rainfall, Hamilton 2.5. Hanover's going to be Hanover, Collingwood, and the beach is going to be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next stopper, which is 5 p.m. This one thing. Line said will be white temperature Hanover, Betty, Babylon, Georgia, Olala. It's going to be, it's going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Really got a Palm Beach, Inland, Collingwood is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Edinburgh is going to get some. So now gonna Lake heaviest stupefied like 0.25, same thing in our capacity. Hamilton is gonna get some 0.25, 2.5. Hamilton. Uko is gonna be heaviest stupefied like 0.25. Sasaga, Brampton, Orange. Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Belleville is gonna be 0.9 millimeters of rainfall. Richmond Hill is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Newmarket is gonna be 0.95 millimeters. Collingwood's 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next stopper, which is 8 p.m. Hope say Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Sotheby. Hamilton's gonna be 0.95 millimeters of rainfall. So Oco heaviest superfine like 0.25. Sissaga, Brampton, Winchell, Toronto is Oshawa, Coburg, Peterborough, Belfort. Babylon is very Olala is gonna be 0.95 millimeters of rainfall. So Richmond only market Snowfall areas is going to be 0. That's actually 2.5 says it's 2.5. So Scarborough area is going to be 2.5, that is 0.25. Jotini the last going to be whatever. So it last going to be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tab, which is 11 p.m. There is something. So Niagara Lake, Parts and Act, City, Hamilton, Oco, Sissaga, Brampton, Orange, Toronto, Brisbane, Market, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cooper, Peterborough, Georgia, Babylon, Betty, Olala, Collingwood is going to be 0.1 millimeters of rainfall. Most of the sudden, I mean, average 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at AM. There is something. Niagara Falls, the parts with 0.9 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Lebanon. There is something. So, Sissaga, Toronto, most of Oco, Niagara Falls, Niagara on the Lake Balboa is going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall to the boils in Wyerton. So let's look at 2 p.m. There is something. Line said will be Wyerton boils in Hanover. Oku and Sissaga, Brampton, Orange, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Uxbridge, Oshawa, Coburg, Peterborough, Belfort, Niagara Falls City. 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. There is something. So, line said, Obi, Whiteham, Boylton, Hanover, Collingwood, Bombay, Sotheby, Midland, Adelaide, Babylon, Georgia, Oku, Hamilton, Sissaga, Brampton, Orange, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belfort. Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls. City's gonna got some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. There is something. So Watertown, Collingwood, Bombay, Sotheby, Midland, Adelaide, Babylon, Georgia, Oku, Abbotsford, Scarborough, Stouffville, Toronto, Bridgewater, Newmarket, Oshawa, Cobra, Peterborough, Belfast. It's going to be 0.25 millimeters rainfall to the Pattern capacity. So Ranton is going to be 2.5, Otis was going to be 0.25 millimeters. So let's go to the Xux, where it's going to be 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is. Let's go to the this is August 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, 20 equal. So let's look at the next tower, which is 7 p.m. So Oku, Sissaga, Rabbit, Brampton, Orange, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Burke, Borough, Belvoir, Jotidea, Babylon, Mary, La, Minla, Dawson, second, some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, 20 Lake, Positive, 0.25 millimeters. So let's go to AA, and there's not equals 7 here, there's not equals 2 here, there's not equals 5 here, there's not equals 8 here, there's something. So this way 5 seconds. So let's look at Friday, August 9th, 2026. White and boils and onwards gonna be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. So lines and OB is going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Boils 2.5 onwards 0.25 Bobby's middle. Start the beats middle line on the last going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at total precipitations. So starting from 8 p.m. there is something. White on 7 millimeters, Hope is going to be 5 millimeters, Line is going to be 5 millimeters. Palm Beach is going to get some 10 millimeters, Sunny Beach is going to be 10 millimeters, Salary is going to be 6 millimeters, and last 6 millimeters. Newmarket orange so 5 millimeters, Oaks 5 millimeters, Snag, Fall City 1 millimeter, Snag, the lake 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Hamilton is 1 millimeter, so Oak's going to be 0.7. Sissaga, Brampton's going to be 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. So Scarborough area is going to be 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Light is going to be 0.2 millimeters. So Uxbridge is going to get some 2 millimeters. Peterborough is going to get some 0.7 millimeters. Babel 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Collingwood is going to get some 24 millimeters of rainfall. Boylston's going to get some 6 millimeters of rainfall. Jotinia's 10 millimeters. Beverly Hills is going to get some 13 millimeters of rainfall. Betty's going to get some 14 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to it's actually 14 millimeters of rainfall. It's actually 15. So let's look at next tower, which is. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. August 7th. Is something. So everywhere I for 6 millimeters, Hamilton Ocas 5 millimeters, Ocas there's a weather, so what dry is over me 4 millimeters, Brat 4 millimeters, Tofu 5 millimeters, Gaba 4 millimeters, Dara 4 millimeters, Newmarket 4 millimeters, Arsha 5 millimeters, Oxford 5 millimeters, Arsha for 2 millimeters, Vidava 4 millimeters, Cobra 2 millimeters, Balbo 2 millimeters. Chotilia 5 millimeters, Blast is 4 millimeters, Batty 4 millimeters, 5 millimeters, so Bombay is gonna be 5 millimeters, on the Sotheby is 5 millimeters, Tunby is 5 millimeters, Lance 5 millimeters, White 2 millimeters, Hope States 1 millimeters, Line 1 millimeters, Boy Odds 2 millimeters, Hanover is going to be 4 millimeters of rainfall, Lallingwood is gonna be 6 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is. Let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. August the 8th. There is something. White and 2 millimeters. Hoops is going to be 1 millimeters. Line size is 0.6 millimeters. For Houston's 1 millimeters. Hanover's 2 millimeters. Collingwood 1 2 millimeters. Palm Beach going to get some 1 millimeters. 9. Solid base 1 millimeters. Everywhere I have 2 millimeters. Hamilton, Oco 1 millimeters. Local light is 1 millimeter cool, wet is going to be heavy is going to be 3 millimeters ratchet, 3 millimeters outer, 3 millimeters Scarborough, 2 by 3, 3 millimeters Stoffel, 2 millimeters Newmarket, Winchell, 3 millimeters Suxus, 3 millimeters Sasha, 3 millimeters Freedom, 3 millimeters Bravo, 1 millimeters Coburg, 1 millimeters Georgia, Babylon's Perry, 2 millimeters Sutherland, 2 millimeters. So London. So let's go to the next tower, which is. Let's go to Next verb, which is let's go to next verb, which is 8 p.m. July the 9th. So fire time is gonna be for 1 degree, 1 millimeter. Per also 1 millimeters. However, going to be 1 millimeter snack, positive 1 millimeter snack, and like 7 8 area size is gonna be 0.3 millimeters, but or the 0.34 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at total air temperature patterns. So let's look at total air temperature pattern. 70 is something. So watch 20 degrees, worlds 21 hours, 20 degrees. Hoops 20 degrees, sunset 20 degrees, Collingwood 90 degrees, Warm Beach 21 degrees, Solid Beach gonna be 21 degrees. Thunder Beach gonna get some 21 degrees, everywhere about 22 degrees, Abington Oakland 20 degrees. Oakville 90 degrees, Mountain 80 degrees, Tofu 80 degrees, Scarborough 80 degrees, 80.5. Down to 90 degrees, New Market orange was 80 degrees, so it was 90 degrees, it was 90 degrees, Ashford 90 degrees, Read about 80 degrees, Galway 21 degrees, Balboa 21, Jutinia's gonna get some 20 degrees, Beverly 30.5, Beverly is gonna get some, Beverly is gonna be 90 degrees, Adela's gonna be 90 degrees, and that's gonna get some 20 degrees, so Ila's gonna get some 90 degrees, so let's go to the next verb, which is let's go to 3 p.m. August the 6th. So, Washington 23 degrees, World's 22, Honolulu's 23, Hopes it's going to be 24 degrees, Lights 24, Cottonwood 22, Palm Beach 22, Southern Beach, Thunder Beach 22, Southern Beach is going to be 23, Manilala's going to be 25, everywhere now falls 28.5, Hamilton Oakland's 26, Oakland's going to be 25 degrees, Branch 28, Sofa 28, Scarborough is going to be 27, Toronto 25, Newmarket, Orange 27 degrees, 26, Oslo 26, Peterborough 27, Coburg 24, Bravo 27, Georgia 28. Start again. So 25 degrees in Georgia. Barbados is going to be 26. Redy's going to get some 25 degrees, 24.5. Orlando's going to get some 26 degrees. So let's go to Oshawa, 26 degrees. So let's go to the next suburb, which is 7 a.m. July the 7th. So, Port Elton 90 degrees, Honors 80 degrees, Barton 80 degrees, Hope 90 degrees, License 90 degrees, Collingwood 20 degrees, Palm Beach 21 degrees, Sotheby 21 degrees, Thunder Beach going to be 20 degrees. Everywhere else about 23 degrees, Hamilton local 22 degrees, local 22, Bradford 22, 20 degrees, Tofu 20 degrees, Scarborough 21 degrees, Durham 22 degrees, Durham. Market also 90 degrees, Success 90 degrees, Ashford 20 degrees, Peterborough 90 degrees, Coburg 21 degrees, Balboa 21 degrees, Georgia is going to be 23 degrees. Beverly is also going to be 20 degrees, Barry's 20 degrees, Alada's 20 degrees, so Illa's going to be 90 degrees. So let's go to 80 degrees. Let's go to the next verb, which is so let's go to the next verb, which is 3 p.m. August the 7th. So Washington for 25 degrees, we're also 24 degrees, Hanover is going to be 25 degrees, Washington 25 degrees. Oops, it's going to be 25 degrees, no, that's 24. Lines at 24 degrees, Collingwood 23, Palm Beach 21, Thunder Beach 21, Sotheby, Manila 23 degrees, everywhere Falls 36 degrees, Habitat Oakville 35 degrees, Oakville 34 degrees, that's a cool. Listen Oakville, Warmsphere 25, Brampton 27, Stouffville 26, Scarborough 25, Toronto 24, Newmarket, Owensville 26 degrees, Success 24, Oshawa 24, Peterborough 26, Coburg 23, Balboa 26, Georginia's going to get some 26 degrees, Babylon's 26 degrees, Betty's 26 degrees. All going to get some 23 degrees. So let's go to the next verb, which is let's go to 70 and August 8th is something. For also 22, Honolulu 21, Mumbai 20 degrees, Hope say 22 degrees, Line say 22 degrees. Collingwood is going to be 20 degrees. Palm Beach 20 degrees. Solid Beach 20 degrees. Thunder Beach is going to be 22 degrees. It's going to be 90 degrees. Everywhere there falls 22.5. Hamilton Oakville 22 degrees. Warmest cold is going to be 21 degrees. Brant 21. Stouffville 20 degrees. Scarborough 21 degrees. Toronto 21 degrees. Scarborough 20.5 degrees. The market also 90 degrees. Oaks is 90 degrees. Ashford 20 degrees. Peterborough 20 degrees. Oh, Coburg is going to be 22 degrees. Bravo, 32 degrees. Georgina, 21 degrees. Babylon says it's going to be 20 degrees. Betty, 20 degrees. So the last 21 degrees. So Betty's going to be 20 degrees. So let's go to 3 p.m. August the 9th. So 3 p.m. August the 8th. So 4 hours 22. Adam 22.5. March 23. Hope 23. Lights 22. Column 27. Palm Beach 25 degrees, Alabama Beach 24, Thunder Beach gonna get some 23 degrees, everywhere Airport's 27 degrees. Hamilton Oakville 26, Oakville's going to be 25, Bradford 27. Stouffville's 27, Scarborough 26, Darrell 25, Newmarket Winslow 23 degrees, Oxford 28, Oshawa 26, Peterborough 27, Coburg 23, Balboa 26 degrees, Georgina 27, Betty's gonna be 27. Fabulous 28 degrees, Alaska to get some 27 degrees, so Atlanta's to get some 27 degrees. Let's go to the next verb, which is. Let's go to the next verb, which is 8 a.m. August the 9th is something. So watch the 20 degrees, boy out anonymous 20 degrees, hopes 20 degrees. Lines at 20 degrees, Collingwood 90 degrees, Bombay 20 degrees, Sunnybeach 20 degrees, Sotheby's 20 degrees, Inland 20 degrees, everywhere Airport 20.5 degrees, Hamilton Local 20 degrees, Local 20 degrees, Banter 90 degrees, Salford 80 degrees, Scarborough 90 degrees, Darlington 90 degrees, Newmarket, Orangewood 70 degrees, Sixfield 70 degrees, Sasha 90 degrees, Peterborough 80 degrees, Coburg 90 degrees, Balboa 90 degrees, Georgina going to be 20 degrees, where that's 19. Betty's going to be 80 degrees, Babylon is going to get some 80 degrees, Alana's going to get some 80.5 degrees. So let's go to the next tab, which is 2 p.m. There is Sunday, 4 hours and 23. I know it's going to be 24. Washington 25, Hope say 24, Line say 24. Palm Beach going to be 25. Solid Beach going to get some 25 degrees. Sunny Beach going to get some 23 degrees. Graph Falls is 26 degrees. Aberdeen locals going to be 26 degrees. Locals going to be 24. Branton Oakville's gonna be 24 degrees. Warmest gonna be 26. Stouffville 26. Scarborough 25. Toronto 24. Newmarket Orange Hill 26 degrees. Hooksville 25. Oshawa 24. Peterborough 25. Coburg 22. Bravo 26. Georgina 25. Pebbles 25. Betty 25. Adela 25. Inland 26. 5. So Collingwood 25 degrees. So this is the end of the video. So if smoke in the sky, you can't see clouds are made of waters. So this is the end of the video. So